bada, swing, better. Alright. Anyone want to clear the spider right quick? Ah, God. Damn. The fuck was that about? Ooh. Man, let's go. Nope, wrong way. What the? Alright, with the lag here, man. Come on, game. Get it together. What the hell's that all about? Shouldn't even be a thing. Look at them turtles, man, trying to come kill me. We were just talking about that yesterday. That's funny. Them things are ruthless. They'll kill deviants, like, with little effort. Like, literally, little effort. They just destroy deviants. You're like, what the hell is going on with these guys? There we go. This is the way I'm supposed to be going. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Where the hell is this thing? Ugh. So bad. I hate this shit. This is just driving me nuts now. Alright. I think I'm gonna stay off Discord for a little bit too because I'm sensing some tension that I'm getting. I know at least one person that is contentious with me. I can tell because they're always trying to counter something that I say. It's only going to lead to me telling them to go fuck off and die, and I don't really want to do that, you know, because they're going to hide behind the anonymity of the internet and just talk shit online. So it's kind of like, why am I even going to, you know, they've already tried to flex that they're this, they're that. It's just like, I'm not worried about it, dude. I don't really care who you are. I mean, you're not close to on my level as far as like what you can and can't do in real life. So, but you know, just stay off it for a while. Let them have their little praise and all that other stuff that they do, whatever it is. because I'm not gonna be able to. Not gonna be able to really. Son of a bitch. What? Whoa! Come on, man. Can I have it? What the hell's going on here? Yeah. Causing me a little drama there. Anyway, yeah, it's not that I don't like the person or not. I just sense a pushback every time I say something. So there's I'll say something and then there'll be that pushback. Like when I was talking about, you know, messing around talking about living forever. Younger people will tend to say, "Oh, I don't want to live forever." You know what I mean? Because they think they're going to live forever anyway. I was there, so I mean, I already know the feeling. But as you start to get older, you start to think about things a little bit differently. You start to see missed opportunities that maybe, if you had more time, you can get back to that, and you can finish those things that you wanted to start, but you just never had the opportunity at the time that you wanted to do it because something else came up in life. Yeah. I like when people say they don't want to live forever. They do when, like I said to them, you will when you are close to dying. You're going to want to live forever. And you're going to say you don't want to live forever, but you want to live forever. There's no dispute in that. People aren't stupid. Irregardless, the thing is like I already saw a little bit of like intentional pushback for their own, whatever it is, whether they think, you know, I'm not who I am or whatever it is, and them trying to prove to me that they're whatever it is. It's hard to explain, but you can sense when somebody pushes back against things you say because they just have some issue, and it's not really with you. It's just or it is with you. There's a personality conflict going on. I have a personality conflict, definitely with one of them. There's no doubt about it. And I'm just waiting for him to say something stupid so I can fucking put him in his place. And I don't really want to do that. And that's why I told Honey, like, I'm very abrasive. But it's not abrasive either. I'm aggressive and by nature. Like, that's just my nature. I can't change that at all. I try to be nice. I try to be sociable and stuff like that. But, like, in real life, if that same group that I'm talking to we were all around each other, they wouldn't say half of the things that they say. Right? And I know they wouldn't. So it's not a question of ego or pride or any of that bullshit, because I don't have a fucking ego. I know who I am, and I know I don't allow certain people to say certain things, and I know, you know, how big I am, how fucking much I have fought in my life, how I know how to handle myself very, very well, and that alone, that confidence that I have about that, like, I'm not going to lose. It's just the thing that makes me go, nah, you're not going to say certain shit around me. You're just not going to talk any type of way you want to, and I can sense that little pushback online. It's always online though. It never happens in real life. It doesn't. And I made it clear. Like, this is the stuff that just happens online. People just want to have confrontation for some reason online. I don't like confrontation online. I don't run from it. I engage in it, but I don't like it because when you get to the point where you're just making insults and you're just talking shit, like, no one says that stuff and no one talks like that in real life unless they're ready to rumble. And I can tell you that these people would not want to fight. I already know. They won't want to fight. I don't care what they think they are, but then to me, it ain't going to happen. I'm not that dude. You know? I'm not the guy you sit there and talk shit to. You know? And that's why I don't like being online. That's why I don't like going on Discord. That's why I stay away from it. That's why I stay away from trying to engage in hives and war bands, because I have to find people who are like-minded like me in this generation that's coming up. Well, the generation that they're in, which I call the timeout generation, because that's exactly where they come from, the timeout era, when kids weren't really punished. They were just, go sit in this corner, go sit in your timeout seat. It's just not it's not who I am. Like, I don't run across people like that. I'm just used to, I guess, city mentality and inner city people and stuff like that. Like, that's who I hang around. That's who I choose to hang around. People who really do what they say they're going to do, and just don't talk. You know, on here, you can't do nothing but talk, literally. So, you know, I get it, but I don't. I just don't like the way some people present themselves as if they're something that they're not. I know they're something they're not, and it bothers me. And to avoid that, no Discord. You know, for a little bit, let it die down a little bit, and come back later on, and maybe I'll. I mean, nothing really happened either. If you watch the stream, there wasn't no real, like, nobody said anything. There was a couple times where things were contentious, but I don't talk like they do. I don't speak like they do. I can't relate to a lot of the shit that they talk about because they don't come from where I come from, and I don't come from where they come from. So it's hard for me to get into the things that they talk about. So I tend to try and, like, all right, whatever. You know, I don't give a fuck about motorcycle people or motorcycle clubs or motorcycle gangs. I've had my run-ins with the pagans and all. Fuck them too. I don't care about them people. They get beat the fuck up just as quickly as anybody else does. None of that shit matters to me. What matters to me is, are you authentic? Are you a genuine person? You know, do you stand behind the shit that you say, right? Do you really believe in that shit that you're doing, or are you only doing it because there's other people around to do it in front of? That's how I look at. I look at motorcycle gangs the same way. Not one-on-ones, ain't none of them tough, right? It's all a bunch of fucking tough talk when you got more people around. But that's generally people in general. Like, people talk like that all the time when they're around their people. So I'll fuck you up. And this, you ain't fucking nobody up, man. Shut up. Come on. And I hate talking about this shit like that because I talk about in real life shit when someone's just talking about gaming shit, right? But not gaming shit. They're talking shit that you wouldn't say in real life, but they're hiding behind a game to do it. And I know I get drawn into that sometimes, and I try not to. I really do. But sometimes I'm just like, nah, fuck that, man. You're not just saying whatever you want to say and thinking it's okay, because that's not how life is, right? You might be able to do that on the game, and I could say you can't say it, but you're going to do it anyway on the game, right? And that's where the frustration for me comes in at. Because if that was in real life, I would have snatched you up already, right? You would have got stomped out already. Seriously, like, no joke. I just would have just smacked the shit out of you in front of your people, embarrassed you, made you look like a little girl, and fucking sent you home crying. But in this environment, you can't do that shit, you know? So, and people know that, so they'll say shit like, oh, you ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna do that. No, I can't do that. There's a difference between I ain't going to, or I want to do it. You want to do this, you want to do that, and what I can do, right? I may not be able to smack you through the internet, but if we were really face to face, I would smack you. So, like, you're not telling me anything at that point. All you're doing is letting me know that you're a punk, and you're just going to sit there and keep talking, and you're not going to accept reality. You're living in that fantasy world of the game. You know? And it's a shame, because people should be just real all the time, you know? Not fake. Don't be fake, man. Be real all the time. Don't sit there and scream and holler about what yourself in the video game, unless you really are that. Like, don't live behind a persona. Mm-hmm. It's not like I like going out and getting into shit with people. I don't. It's not like I enjoyed all the fucking times I had to fight in my life. I didn't enjoy having to do that. I enjoyed it when it was happening. Don't get it twisted. I like fighting. But I didn't like all the shit that led up to the fight. Like, I could have just as easily if you would have just shut up and walked away, I wouldn't have pursued that. I'm not a bully. I don't do that type of shit, right? Somebody don't want to fight, you don't fight them. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. But, and I think more or less I'm talking about confrontation than actual physical violence, right? So I don't shy away from confrontation. So even in a video game, I tend to not shy away from confrontation. That people can, joke about it, or like, he's all mad and all upset. Yeah, I know, I am. I do get that way. I do get mad. I do get upset. I do get angry. I do get to the point where I really want to hurt you in real life if I was ever to see you. But that doesn't mean that what you're saying matters. You can say all that shit behind a computer screen, but you can't do anything. So the thing is like a lot of people would talk shit until they put their hands on you. Then that's a different story. But I don't even like really people talking shit that really wouldn't do that in real life. They don't. Like, again, I don't know who I'm talking to on the other end of the internet, right? So I don't know how big they are, how small they are, how much drama they've had in their life, whether or not they could beat my ass or not. But I don't think like that. If I have words with somebody, even in real life, I never thought anybody could beat me if I had words with them. If I thought somebody can beat me, then why am I even starting with them? Not starting with them, but why am I even responding or, arguing with that person? You don't do that. Like, people go, you got to go out and fight anyway, even if you beat your ass. No, you do not. Don't listen to that bullshit. Don't go out and know that you're going to get your ass kicked. You better go out there knowing that you're going to be doing the ass kicking. If you go into a fight knowing that you're going to lose, why even fight? Your pride? Really? Is your pride going to take care of them bumps and bruises that you're going to have? That fat lip, that eye, that ridicule that you're going to get for getting your ass whooped? No. Not at all. You ain't got to run from shit. You can defend yourself, but ain't no sense in knowing. If you think you're going to get your ass beat, don't even fight. Try and do it another way. Try and handle that another way. That's stupid. I have never walked away from a rumble. I am not the type of person that will turn around and walk away. But anytime I fought, I knew I was going to win. Straight up. No bullshit. I knew I was going to win. So there's no reason. So in confrontating, I know I'm dragging this out, but I'm talking about confrontations in general. So in confrontations, if you don't want that, if you don't really want all that drama and you can't handle all that, then why even engage in it? Just let it go. And so, like this, I don't want to have arguments online with people. And it's not because I don't think I could win the argument or I'm afraid of somebody over the internet. It's because if the conversation goes south, I can literally do nothing about it. I don't know who that person is. I don't know where they live, who they are. They're not sitting next to me while I'm engaging in this shit. So I can't put hands on them. And a conversation can only go so far with me until you talk. When you start getting into the realm of violence and all that other shit, like you think you can fuck me up, excuse my language, I then address that. And I don't address that with words or conversation anymore. When you make a verbal threat towards me, I want to hurt you. And so there's no more talking then at that point. I don't keep talking, And you're just going to get your ass whooped, and then what's going to happen? You're going to feel salty as shit. And I know people run around here thinking that they're tough, thinking that, I'm talking to this dude, he can't do this anymore. And believe me, I'll fuck you up without even thinking about it. And you just need to understand that when you're dealing with me, not to be an asshole. Just don't be an asshole. I'm not being an asshole to you. Why are you going to be an asshole to me? If I say I would like to live forever, and then you start attacking me going, why you fucking live forever? You ain't live forever. This and that, blah, blah, blah. They're not thinking. They don't think. They think immaturely. And that's where I get upset, because you're thinking as an immature person, as if you're going to be able to accomplish everything in your life that you want to. You can't. Nobody can. I don't give a fuck who it is. Nobody does everything that they wanted to in life, because maybe at the time you wanted to do it, you didn't have that opportunity. And later on in life, there's just too much going on for you to go back and accomplish that, right? So when someone says I accomplished everything I needed to, I lived a full life, they lived a good life. They didn't live a full life. No one lives a full life, because I guarantee there's remorse and regret in their life at some point. So you didn't live a full life. You didn't have everything go your way. You lived a good life, or you lived a comfortable life, or you lived a life that you felt was complete at the time, But you didn't complete everything. Nobody does. So, again, it's an immature way of looking at something. because we can't do everything that we want to do. But if you can live forever, you at least have the opportunity to do everything that you want to do. And so when I was talking about that, because they're trying to identify the gene, well, I think they identified it, that is basically aging you. You know, where your skin cells aren't producing the thing, your skin cells aren't being produced like they used to be, and things like that. Like they're finding those genes. And I'm just fascinated by it. But I'm older too. So for me, my end of the tunnel isn't here yet. I still got a ways to go. But I'm getting older, so I'm starting to think about the end of the tunnel, right? And if I have an opportunity to have that tunnel never end, I'd be a fool not to take it. So then the argument became, not the argument, but then the discussion became no one can afford it. Well, how do you know? You don't know how much this is going to cost. You don't know if this will only go to rich people. You have no clue. You don't know if it'll become some kind of government mandated thing and, you know, people will be able to have access to it or whatnot. I'm sure it'll be regulated and I'm sure it'll be controlled by somebody. But I don't think it's going to be overly expensive, you know? And if it is, you're going to have rebellion. You're going to have people. I mean, there's a lot more poor people than there are rich people. So let's think about that, you know? They're going to have to offer shit to people. Even if they say, hey, look, we have different things. We can give you another 30 years of your life. Here you go. And you can afford that. Maybe not live forever, but you get another 30 years. Or you get another 40 years. Or you get another 50 years. Who wouldn't want more time in their life? I have never met anybody in my entire life, and this is not no bullshit. This is not hyperbole. This is not some kind of made up shit. I've never met anybody in my life who has thought that they've completed every goal that they've set out to do, and that has no regret or remorse. Never met anybody like that. I've met people who said that, and then I can point to situations in their life. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I didn't, you know, I wish that would have went down there. Well, that's regret and remorse, right? That's you wanting to change the situation, or you wish you could have changed that situation. What if you wanted to go to college and you just didn't have the opportunity to, because either you didn't have the money, or you wound up getting somebody pregnant, or you got married, or you just fell into something else where you can make money right away, and so you didn't want to waste that time. You wanted to, you know, start going out and exploring, and you started doing all that stuff. Now time goes by. Now you're going, man, I wish I really did backpack Europe, or I wish I really did go over to Japan, or I wish I really did do this, or I wish I really did do that. And now you got opportunity to do it because you can live a little bit longer and you can enjoy it. Plus you can learn shit that you never learned before. Languages, art, all kinds of stuff. Just things that you just didn't take the time to learn. Now you got more time. Would that change it? I don't know. And that's the other argument. Would you actually do things? Would you do more stuff if you had more time? I think as you get older, you would. I do. I honestly think that older people, you know, say 40 above, would start wanting to do things differently. Maybe experience things that they had a chance to experience, but they couldn't experience at the time. I don't think young people give a shit about that, because you think you got all the time in the world. Man, when I was younger, dude, I thought I would never die. Like, I never even gave it it's not that I didn't think I would die, but I knew I wasn't going to die then. Like, I never gave it a thought. I never thought about death in any, you know, with any real substance. Like, I mean, we might have conversations about shit, but I never thought about it. It wasn't something that was, like, there in the forefront of my mind. But as you get older, you start thinking about that shit a lot more. And it's funny. Okay. Hey, it's canned, so it should last, I think, right? Maybe. Damn, how much meat do I got? Oh, that's it. Anyway, this all stemmed from me saying I'm not going to go in Discord for a little bit, because I sensed a little bit of contention there last night, and I don't really care for it. I think people get upset because I know a lot about the game and I like to talk about the game, describe the game, and I think people are just like, when they ask a question, maybe not have so much of an explanation given to them. I don't know. But I do it anyway because I don't give a fuck, because it's just me. I don't want to, I'm not trying to like prove the amount of information that I know. It's just that I do. Anything that I do in my life, I learn about. And I try and learn about, so. And I know a lot about it by the time I'm done. And that goes with when I play video games. Ain't no sense in me coming in here not learning shit, right? And just running around being like, how do I do this? How do I do that? Oh, shit. No. I gotta check this out. I hope they fix it. I really do, but I doubt it. But they gotta know that it's happening, man. Because they knew that the refineries were doing it. No. They fixed it. No. Oh, tell me yes. I love you guys. Thank you. They fixed it. I put 10 in there last night thinking that it would not, that maybe it would go bad. And then when I logged off, and it didn't go bad. So now, yes. Come here. I'm very happy now. So, you know what this means too, right? Now that for the acid farm, there's no worrying when you log off whether or not your acid's still going to be producing. It's very good for the game. Very good. All right. Let's go, let's go. I will eventually be starting a farm, but not right now. I likes it a lot. Ah, shit. Sorry. When I get talking, I get forgetful and I just run around my base in circles. Just forget what I'm trying to do. Oh, I also got it. Yes. Damn. Bing, bing, bing. No. Yes. Yes. Where are you going? Right here? Okay. Yay! Alright, he likes electricity and toys. So, I'm gonna take you, buddy. We're going upstairs. A little ride here. You're electricity too, right? Yes, you are. So. There we go. And toys. And yes, I do have a toy now. So will this count for everybody? Put you in there. No. Did work for that though. But not for you, because you're a jerk. I'll just put you here for now. How's that? Yes. Hey. Makes them happier. They're happy now. Yeah, see? He likes toys in high temperatures, so I put him by a furnace, right? But no, he doesn't like that, right? No, you don't like furnaces. Is that what you're telling me? That's what it seems like. But now we're going to have to try it again. How's that? He's supposed to have high temperatures. I don't know what the hell the problem is with him. Fuck you. I hate when the game does that and it reads things like that. Like, come on, man. Did that work? Nope, not a toy. What is with you, dude? What about now? Did you get the toy at least? No. See? I do not know for the life of me what to do with him, man. Oh, there goes the toy. There goes the red light. Why is the temperature not working, though, man? You're near a furnace, bruh. Like, seriously. They've always had problems with it. They try to, like, institute a heater that you can hook up. Which I wish they would just fucking fix it, right? Why do I got to put a furnace next to these guys? So we just make an electric heater like you had before, and we can put it up, and that takes care of the area. Don't make no sense. This is a problem that's been since the betas. This right here. So if I move him again, right, and you move him next to the furnaces, he should have heat. But instead, he still has red light in the toy. Now he has no red light in the toy, but he still has no heat. So let's see what I can do here. I don't think I can do this, but I'm gonna look. Do I have room? Yeah, I have some room. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna go down here, right? I'm gonna put this here. It used to be able to go through the floor too, right, with the heat. So they did something again. What are you dancing in your cage for? Alright, get down, buddy. You want to have a dance? You want to have a dance competition? I got you, man. Got you. Try this. Huh? Oh, yeah, you're looking at it now. You see that. You see those moves, don't you? Yeah. Nah, you don't want none of this. Anyway, let me stop being goofy. I'm going to move them real quick. And then move them back. Because sometimes moving them fixes the issue. Nope, don't fix that issue. Alright, I'm not going to keep playing with it. It is what it is. We'll figure it out later. No. That's the chairs that he needs in his Wild Wild West thing too. This right here, the redwood chair. Let's go do some quests. What else do I gotta do? Get a clear answer from Klein. Okay, Klein. We're coming. Me and the crew. I still gotta build a garage for my bike. I haven't done that. And if you have the treasure hunter spec, you can make the Uber solar drill. Ooh. No, Klein isn't here, of course. So now I gotta do 3 rift anchors. So let's see where we're going. We got 1, 2 there. The rift that I'm gonna be working on is, where's it at? Alright, right. Where's the monolith? Am I looking right at it but just missing it? Right there. There it is. Okay. So I need to go hit this. I'll hit this. I gotta do the whole area anyway, but if I can get... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll go here. I'll hit this. I'll get over here, hit this. And hit this. We got a lot to do. It's alright, I got time. I got a random text from somebody today, and I was like, who is this? And they were like, Joanna. And they sent a picture. And I'm like, you think I'm fucking stupid? I'm going to click on that picture? Nope. Delete. Don't know who they are, so there was no sense in me even attempting to see who the person was. From Wisconsin. I don't know no fucking body from Wisconsin. Not a single soul do I... No one. Nope. But what you get is because you stream and people watch your stream, or you have a video up and it does really well, you will get people trying to fuck with your shit. Get in your account, do stupid shit, and you can hide code within picture. Well, actually behind a picture, even in text, or you can attach code to pictures, and then you can have somebody go into a website that you want them to go to, where they could try and like get your personal information, stuff like that. I deal with it all the time, to be honest with you. I get plenty of, can I talk to you in Discord? No, you can't talk to me in Discord. I don't know you. Oh, but I want you to view my work. Nah, I'm not viewing your work. I'm not clicking on any of your links, none of that shit. Nope. Because then they have scripts that can steal your token, your Discord token. So that's your identity, basically. And then they have all your information. They have access to your Discord. They can do whatever they want. It's happened to my nephew like 6 times. I shit you not. He's had to change. He lost his account like 6 different times. Had to change his name 6 different times. I keep telling him to stop clicking on fucking links, but he's half a dummy. So he just keeps clicking on shit. That's how you get your info stolen. Scammers and shit like that. I don't do that. Dude. We not buddies. We're not friends. We're not pals. I don't need to talk to you. You come in trying to sell me your goods. I don't know how much you're trying to sell. I don't even know if you're really that person you're talking about, and nor do I want to find out. Technically, if you're on Discord and someone contacts you like that, they can just show you a picture of their work. You ain't got to click on no outside link. When people start putting links up and shit like that, I don't do that. I get emails all the time from my bank account, right? But they're not from my... I know some of them aren't from my bank, because you can tell. You just look at the sender. If you're smart enough, you look at the sender. Most people don't do that. They just click on links. But if there's we got a notification for you, then I just go to my bank. I don't click off an email. I just go then log on my bank and go to my bank and look. If there's no notification there, I know it's a fucking lie. And generally always is. You gotta protect yourself online, you really do. Let's go. Don't be that guy online who just clicks on everything. That's my advice for you. Don't do it. Don't click on links that people post. When someone says, hey, I would like to talk to you on Discord, can you give me your username? No, I cannot. I mean, if you know them, you're cool with them, playing a game with them or something like that, that's a little bit different. But if you just get randos, because I get randos all day long in my stream, asking me, hey, link up with me on Discord. No, I'm not linking up with you on Discord, bro. It's not gonna happen. I don't care what you're selling. I'm not buying. If it ain't a cosmetic from the video game, I don't want it. I don't need nothing from my stream. I don't care enough about my stream for that shit. If I did, I'd have a lot more people watching than I do now. I'd watch what I say all the time, and I don't watch what I say. I mean, I try to. I don't want to curse the whole time, but for me, cursing just comes natural. It's just part of my world. But it's situational. You don't go into a bank and be like, yo, can I get a fucking loan? That's not going to happen. All right? You can't do that. But I can't go into a pizza shop in Philly and be like, yo, can I get a fucking cheesesteak? Yeah, sure, buddy. What do you want on it? Because it's just normal talk then. No, I did not. Did you hear it? Yes, you did. I hate this so much. One minute you can shoot through it, the next... Oh, these guys. Yeah, somebody's here. No, don't be hitting me. These guys, they've kind of buffed the elites now. I've run across several elites that took me a long time to kill. Unless they're giving them specific damage mitigators, like you can't kill them with ice, you know, they're resistant to ice. Maybe they're resistant to explosives. You know, maybe they're giving them resistances. And if that's the case, then the game's going to take a whole nother turn in difficult. For certain builds, I guess. Maybe not. Anyway. My character will level to 50 and will have 100% of the map explored. That's the whole goal of this character. To explore everything, to loot everything that I see. I don't think I'm going to be able to loot everything like the title says, but I'm trying. So I do believe the last place that I was at, I didn't go everywhere and loot everything. You can always, when you get 50, go back through the low level areas and try to loot everything in the area that you can. Ooh, hello, I see you, shiny. You're a robot, of course. Game's got a lot going for it, though, man. Gotta love these types of games, man, and the dedication from the devs, the dev team with these games. It's just something about they just. I don't know if their goal is money. I mean, I'm sure they want money, right? They want to make a profit off of this, and they want money. But I see a lot of personal love from the devs in the game, and I could be wrong, you know, because they did purpose. I mean, but they want to make a good game that's relevant too. So it could be that either. So it could be you just designed a game that has multiple aspects of other games in it that appeal to other people. Other gamers, and that's why your game is popular, or you did it because you're trying to make money, so that's why you added this stuff, or you did it because you know you want your game to succeed. Money is a bonus to it, but it's really because you want your game to go far, and I think it's a little bit of both. personally. I think there's a little bit of both reasons in there, and I don't hate them for that because they made a really good game. Surprisingly good for the amount of developers they had on it initially to how long they've actually been developing the game. It's been in development for a while. A lot of people think it's just a brand new game. It's not a brand new game. It's been around a little bit. It's changed over time, but the concept for the game has been here for years. I hear you. Oh. I'm looking up. He came out. He should have shot me. He didn't shoot me. Oh, I don't want to go there. I want to go there. There we go. Shh. Come on. What? Coordinated attack? Ooh, AI getting smarter. I'll fucking kill my neighbors here soon. I hear you. Where are you? You son of a... Are you not entertained? Swung the mouse a little bit too much on that one. Mr. Squid? They did not shy away from giving you free med pens and stuff like that. Like, this game definitely wants you to play it and doesn't want you to be upset while playing it. So it is giving you a lot of stuff that, in other video games you have to craft and make and have, are limited to. So you have to play, I don't know, more strategically, I guess. This one, there's a lot of run and gun in this, but it is a looter shooter too, so it makes sense. Just has a lot of thought going into the game of maintaining the attention span of most gamers. You get a game comes out and it's kind of shitty. Gamers might try it, and then they'll abandon the game rather quickly if there isn't a decent gameplay loop, or they don't see a benefit to continually playing the game. Devs here have been implementing things to engage people a little bit more often, like the ability to train animals now, and then have animals give you certain products that you need in the game, certain ingredients, certain resources. That sounds better. Anyway, the animal training thing, though, you can really go deep into that, delve deeply into the animal training thing, and have animals producing all the materials that you need, kind of like your crops. But the amount of, you have to have somebody who's willing to do that, who's not really looking to play the game too much, and is willing to sacrifice a lot of the normal gameplay in order to maintain like the animals and stuff like that. If you don't have that, then you just might as well not even do it, because you're not going to want to. What was it? Where was that? Anyway, you're not going to want to do it. But that's why it's good, because then it appeals to a lot of other people. Like casual gamers who play those farming games would love this game, because they can get into the full farming aspect of the game. I mean, they would have to do some leveling to get the materials and stuff that they need in order to set these things up. But after that, man, that's what I need. I need to catch somebody who wants to just farm, and then have them on my team and let them do all that while I go out and just play the game. Can't shoot through that, though. That's the only problem. not a video game that I played that I was ever really good with a sniper rifle. I like them because in this game you usually just generally one shot everything, so it's easy. Just line up the shot. But when I'm under pressure, I don't like being a sniper then. It's just too much. I mean, I've seen really good snipers. So I'm definitely not in that category. Now, you give me a machine gun, I'll tear your ass up. But sniper? Nah. Dude, not good at sniper. I mean, this game, I can be good. It's opportunity. I get a little bit of practice with it and all, but. Interesting. Just double checking everything. Make sure I don't leave anything behind because I have a tendency to walk away from stuff. Okay, not bad, not bad. I wish the computers that we get in the game could have like a screensaver or something like that on it, or like some digital. And I wish we can get a TV for the base. I can have a TV. That would be cool. And I'm telling you right now, they gave us a TV and then allow the company, not NetEase, but the development company for the game, to be able to give updates through the TVs in your base, you know, or run once human, like their once human ads that they run on YouTube, the little videos and stuff like that, and just have them play through the TVs. That would be cool. But I don't know how that would work because that would be a lot of streaming back and forth for like multiple clients and shit. Thousands of clients, millions of clients, I guess. But that would be cool. And it could be interactive where you can touch something to get information on the game or watch a video of the game. I mean, those things they could put into the files, download into your game files. You'd be fine with it. Yeah. That would be fairly simple to do. Just mean bigger game files, but yeah, it'd be worth it, right? Is this it? I'm done? Ah. Not very good. Damn it. I wanted more. I was out of gas again. Davis Point. Alright, just swing down there real quick. Food and water does not last as long as it used to. And it doesn't seem like the buff is working properly. Or you're not supposed to have any, like, thirst or whatever. Does not seem like it's working properly. Ooh, I'm catching weird lag. What are you trying to do to my game? Don't be messing with my game. Oh yeah, I'm catching micro lag. It's fine though. Micro stutter. Micro stutter. Hey, stutter, stutter. Swing, bada, 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 swing. Nah, shooting me, boy. Fast as fuck, boy. Damn, dude. Ah. Pressed the G button by mistake. No wonder I was in trouble. Fast as fuck, boy. Never catch me. I think Honey's cool. I like Honey, but I think there's some people who are doing the same thing that they always do when they meet a gamer girl. You know what I mean? A little bit too much attention, a little bit too much, whatever. And then after Honey saying that story about what happened to them, I think that shit is crazy, man. People who do that kind of shit, man, they don't like. You need to knock them out the world real fast, because that was some, you know, she had some real fucking bad shit, like almost happened to her because she was just streaming, yeah. And she's a female, and females tend to get more attention online than dudes do. They do. And then they get stalkers and they get weirdos that fucking just like fall in love with them online. But irregardless, like what they had to go through, that's crazy. Like I would never. I don't know. I just don't. Desperation in people, like desperate people, are not appealing to me. If you're desperate and you're an attention seeker and you like need that attention, like if you feed off of attention, and it's the only way that you validate yourself, I don't like you. Like, seriously don't like you. Yeah. I don't... What the hell is all this? Yeah, I'll let you be my friend. But for me, that's a problem. Like I don't need. That's why I don't care about the streaming that I do. I just stream, and if people watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. I literally don't pay attention to my numbers and won't. I don't care how many people are watching, how many people don't watch, how many views I got, how many views I don't get. Right. I'm thankful for the views that I get, but it's not what makes me want to stream. I don't stream for that. I've been streaming for a while now and never really had much of a following to begin with, because I don't promote my stream at all to anybody. I don't like put in chat my stream, any of that shit. Because for me, if you find enjoyment in what I do, then you're my type of person. Like literally, if you find enjoyment in my stream, then you're cool with me. If you don't find enjoyment in my stream, you're probably one of those people who don't like truth, honesty, and facts. And it has nothing to do with political affiliation. You just are not. You're not the type of person that likes somebody being brutally honest, and that's what I'm so brutally fucking honest. It's unreal. Excuse me. Most of my confrontations that I've had online are just because I say something brutally honest. Like I tell somebody, like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and I'll say it just like that. You don't know what you're talking about, and they'll get offended. Well, I mean, literally, if you don't know what you're talking about, why are you getting offended? You're just find out what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Prove me wrong, but it never happens. I always get the same thing. But again, like, I really don't give a shit about my stream. I don't. I got a strike the other day. Not a strike, but I got a warning the other day from YouTube. And it wasn't anything that I did content-wise. Well, it was content, but it wasn't my content. And it wasn't because I actually realized what was going on. I was streaming music that is no copyright music, right? And it was fine. It got to the end of the stream. I was in the game, and I didn't realize that it auto switched to another stream, somebody's stream of music. They weren't streaming any game or anything like that, but they were streaming music, and some of that music was copyrighted, so it was coming across my thing. YouTube's algorithm will pick up when a streamer is streaming from other people's streaming platforms. It does. It picks it up, the algorithm. So it picked up that there was a stream being streamed, and I realized that there was copyright music there, and so it sent me a warning, told me to. So I was aware of it, and that's why I'm not running music anymore. There is music, you know, non-royalty music, things like that that you can use, and nobody says anything about, and it's okay. But if someone has if an artist, I never understood this. Okay, in this day and age, you're not making money off of record sales anymore, right? It's just not happening. You're making more of your money off of streaming services, you know, like Apple or YouTube Music or any of those other services. That's where you make your money. For an artist, though, to not want streamers, especially streamers, to play their music while they're gaming seems kind of weird to me. Like if I was a singer, songwriter, and I did that, do you like? There are people who put their music online and people hear it online and they become famous because it's online. So why wouldn't you want people listening to your music? You know, you're going to get famous. People are going to recognize your tune. You can make money off it. You know, most money now isn't done by record sales. It's done through sponsorships and advertising and things like that. You know, having somebody sponsor you, or you saying, "Hey, look, I'll do this for you." But anyway, and it wasn't even a well-known artist, to be honest with you. It was just an internet person. And I was like, fine, you know, no big deal. You don't want your music being played. And again, I didn't do it intentionally. It was very accidental. But irregardless, I think it's stupid. People getting upset over music. And you'll get people go, yeah, but it's their property and this and that and blah, 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 blah. You don't really give a shit about that. Come on, man. You're not a champion for somebody's music. Yeah. I mean, for that, proof is in the pudding. It's how many streaming services were people stealing from and then reselling it, you know, at one point. That's the truth. And it's not that it's okay. It's not okay to take people's shit, you know, without their permission. But shit, if I don't even know what's happening, you know, don't hold me, you know, don't kick me in the ass over it. It's like that lady who's an artist who was taking pictures. She does photography, and she does art. You know, she's an artist too. So she put her work up online, and who was it? Like it was one of those services like Clip Art and all that other stuff that have these. You know, they go and have all these imagery that you can download from them. Well, they took her image, and since she put it up in a public domain, they copyrighted the image. And it was a picture of her, right? It was a picture of her. And they copyrighted her image because it was in the public domain. If it's in the public domain, it can be used by the public. So how can you copyright it? I never understood that, but they did. They copyrighted her shit. And so she stopped posting it into the public domain because of it. Like no, I'm not doing this. How sad is that, though? That you went and stole somebody else's work and then you copyright their work and tell them they cannot use their own material that they made. Insane. That's why the internet has to have better laws to it. Like we do. We need some guidelines and some rules to things. If you post a song up online, right, and in a YouTube, that there should not be copyright issues with that. Shouldn't be copyright issues with that because you posted it. Don't post your stuff up online if you don't want people to use it or to comment on it. Don't do it. I don't give a shit. You know, if I post something up online and someone comments on it, hey, you know, that's what they're supposed to do. I put it up online, you know, that's my problem. That's not theirs. Why am I going to get mad at somebody commenting on something I put up? Now, if you're just being a troll and you know, you're just talking shit and has nothing to do with the video, that's something different. You just remove those comments because that's just from an idiot. But if you're legitimately talking about whatever subject it is that was posted, why are you getting, you know, nobody should remove your comment then at that point. Like I posted a build video, and I've had 3 comments, only 3, that talk about me purchasing the glass pack, and people like trying to comment on that. But that's not the build video. That has nothing to do with my build video, right? So I didn't build with the glass pack. That was my final product, but I built with wood in this game. So you should be commenting about how the wood looks or whatever it is. And people were just 3 people, and always, I hate to fucking say this, but all 3 of them were Russian, definitely from Russia, right? Or spoke fluent Russian, and they're the only ones that made some negative comment. Like, dude, don't get upset at me because you ain't got enough money to buy that glass pack. That has nothing to do with my build video. Go and get a fucking job. Stop stealing people's money and go get a job. Yeah. Don't sit there and get mad at me, make it my problem that you can't afford it. Maybe if you were nice and shit and you were playing on the server that I would come and do your house in glass for you. You know? But I hate comments like that for the sake of just commenting. Nah. You ain't got to be negative just because you can't afford something. Somebody else can. It ain't, and I make sure that I tell everybody, it ain't like I got like loads of money to throw out there. But I have some money that I can utilize. And I utilize it. And what do you care? It's mine. Why do you care about my fucking money? Get your shit together, get some extra cash in your pocket, and buy it. Ain't hard. Shit. For everyone out there complaining about, I ain't got no money to spend, man, just grab a lawnmower or go cut somebody's grass for like $20. Now you got $20 you can throw up in your PayPal, and you can freaking buy a cosmetic and shit. Crazy as shit to come at me with about my money. I love when people spend money in this game. I'm not like the loot crates. You spend a lot of money, but I'm not hating on the people that buy them loot crates. I just don't like the loot crate system. I think it takes advantage of people, right? But if you're willing to buy it, I'm not hating on you for that. Go ahead, buy them loot crates. That keeps the game alive. Means I can play the game longer now because you bought something from the game, and they can pay for their server and shit. I'm good with that. I'll shake your fucking hand. You buy something for this game. I love the game. I want it to succeed. The more you buy, the longer this game continues to be around. But you get that in game all the time. You tell somebody, like if I say something about the glass pack right now, I guarantee there'll be a negative comment. I ain't buying that shit. That's $50 fucking. No. You're not buying the shit because you don't have $50 that you can spend. Right? I don't want to hear that bullshit. I can spend it on better things. Well, then go ahead. Don't complain about it then. When people complain about how much something costs in game, it's because, one, they don't have the extra cash to throw around. That's cool. But you don't have to let the world know that. What do you care? It don't make no sense to me, man. People bitching about something that they don't want to do themselves. You don't want to do it, then why are you even saying something about it? So you're telling me I wouldn't have paid $50 for that pack. Yes, you would have. That's why you're commenting on it. You would have. The problem is you don't have the $50 to pay on it. You don't. And you could say, "Oh, I got better stuff to spend my money on." Okay. All right. I didn't have anything better to spend my money on at the time, so I bought what I wanted to. I see people buy cars, and then they go out and buy $5,000 rims, and they buy, $3,200 stereo systems and all this other shit, or they're getting their car waxed every other week, which costs $90, or $100 and some odd dollars to get detailed, whatever it is. Now, and then that's okay. I don't see the need to go and get my car detailed all the time because I'm not a pig and I don't mess my car up. I detail my own shit too. I clean my own car. I don't need to go have somebody else pay for it. But you ain't hear me out here hating on you because you're doing it. It's the same thing with the video game. Then you'll get the argument, well, car provides the service and this and that. So does the video game. Provides a service for people. People enjoy the video game. less stressful. They're more relaxed. That's a service. It's better than going to a psychiatrist sometimes. Come home from a hard day at work, you're miserable, somebody talks shit to you. You jump into a game of Call of Duty or whatever, and you start smoking people in the game. You feel better. You relieve your stress. Stress reliever. Provides a service. Video games are also good for hand-eye coordination. Also memory, too, for people who are having problems with their memory. Video games are really good for people with those issues. So, in reality, I think a video game provides more of a service than your damn car does. Ain't no way that somebody's going to win in the conversation with me regarding the value of a video game or the value of something else or what somebody should spend or not spend in game. Because I see benefits within everything that people do. Yeah. Again, you may be salty because somebody got the new glass pack and you can't get it. But you can't be mad at them for that. You can't be mad at somebody for having money. It's not. And not even like that. Like, you can't be mad at somebody for purchasing something with their money, even. It's their money. Let them purchase what they want. The fuck are you to tell them not to? Whoa! Mr. Stork. I'm just really big on shit like that, man. I hate to fucking pound on it like I am, but for me, there's value in shit. When you devalue but somebody's worth because they bought something in a video game, like, that's not cool. There's no sense in doing that. That's just some jerk off shit. That's just jealousy. Jealousy's never pretty. Alrighty then. We already, I think we did that, or did we not do that? Don't know. Doesn't matter anyway, because I have to start working over this way. Let's go back to my base. Yeah. I'm lying. I'm going to see what's on Discord. Little combo, if I can. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Platinum crystals. So much Stardust, though. I still don't like that, but if I could work on my Stardust. Alright. I just need more ore.